What's up, creatives? And today we're going to talk about why I chose the Canon C70 over the Red Komodo. Alright, let's talk about it. I went back and forth between the C70 and the Komodo. And to be really honest with you, I find myself only wanting the Red Komodo for clout. I know that sounds ridiculous because the image quality coming out of the Komodo from every single person on YouTube is insane. But when I sat back and I really thought about the investment I was about to make in, I want to say my first cinema camera, but it really isn't because I did have the Blackmagic Pocket 4K and the Pocket 6K. But when I sat back and I really thought about the investment I was about to make, compared to the work I do, the Komodo just made no sense financially. Now, I heard one person on YouTube talk about don't buy a camera for what you want to do. Buy a camera that fits what you are doing. Now, the majority of my revenue comes from filming YouTube videos, filming podcasts, shooting weddings, shooting small corporate videos, and shooting some hood music videos here and there. And for that, I'm usually shooting by myself or with one assistant, and it just makes sense to go with a one-person, one-man band cinema camera, which would be the C70. The C70 fits me so much perfectly because it has the built-in NDs, it has a long battery life. It basically fits a lot of the things that were but were frustrating about the Pocket 6K and the Pocket 4K, especially when I was doing weddings by myself. This fixes all those problems, especially the battery life, the built-in NDs, so I don't have to stop what I'm doing every time I go from inside to outside to screw on and unscrew. It just fit a lot more of what I do right now. Now, don't get me wrong, I think the Red Komodo is an amazing camera. I think that a lot of the reason why I wanted it was because I've always wanted to say I own a Red for clout. And I don't rule it out in the future because I believe that the C70 is gonna bring in a lot more revenue for me, a lot more income. And once I start to branch out into more narratives, which is what I want to do, more short films and more music video projects, bigger budget music video projects, the Red Komodo is definitely something that I'm going to want to use. And I think it'll fit me perfectly as a second camera then. But for right now, the C70 just, sometimes you have to sit back and you really have to assess what is the work you're doing right now and what camera is going to help you right now. Even the file sizes for the C70, like, they're big, but I have the choices to where I can shoot an MP4 or I can shoot an XFABC. So if I'm just shooting, let's say I'm shooting a wedding for a wedding company like we talked about before, and a lot of those wedding companies don't want large files because they want you transferring them back and forth. So a lot of times they want you to shoot in 8-bit MP4. Don't you dare shoot in log. They want the color already built in, and the C70 is just perfect for that. Like, it just gives you so many more options than the Red Komodo does in terms of shooting by yourself and not shooting big budget productions. And yeah, I mean, I'm gonna do some more videos on the C70. I'm gonna walk you guys through my experiences with it. I just picked it up 3 days ago, so give me a little bit. But yeah, I'm definitely ready to start shooting my first Canon cinema camera. If you want to learn some more about the C70, and I think I'm gonna end up renting a Red Komodo just so I can test hands-on what the difference is. But if you're feeling the content, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.